Hey, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. How
All
you
right,
doing
I'm
today?
good. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Got to introduce you first before we get started. Can you tell me your name and the name of your company?
Well, my name is Shane Paxton. The name of my company is Mystic Relief and Construction. It's taken about 4 years to develop our name. Back when I first came up with the idea, it was more of a, just hopping in, trying to get a name for the company so I can just get my ideas rolling and spin. The first name was Mystic Roofing, trying to do, just roofing.
Okay.
And then it evolved to Mystic Relief Solutions. We finalized on Mystic Relief and Construction.
How did you become so knowledgeable about the insurance industry? How did you get into that?
Back in 2014, I started my career in insurance as a quote and bind producer, sales representative for a major insurance company, one of the largest insurance companies. So I would just quote and bind the policies for car insurance, renter's insurance, and homeowner's insurance. I started my career out in pretty much just sales, customer service,
Okay.
which was really cool. Which afforded me the opportunity to move into claims, which I really found my passion in, is helping the insured. I sold the actual product that the insurance company actually sells.
Okay.
And I became that product that they actually sell, which is the adjuster. And I started to go into become an independent adjuster. So you have 3 different levels of adjusters. You have a staff adjuster, who generally will primarily work with a company and be captive and just only work claims for that company. And then you have an independent adjuster. The independent adjuster is not captive like a staff adjuster. They are independent and can work with multiple insurance carriers, which gave me exposure to multiple different policy forms. And then you have a public adjuster, which the public adjuster works with the staff, works with the public, solely with the public, helping the insurance company do right by the insured. So I decided to go the independent route, and that's my primary experience as in insurance. Down the line, I was afforded the opportunity to take a promotion and become a claims adjuster. I became a little bit curious of the industry, and I did my research. And I came to find that there are 3 different types of adjusters. You have a staff adjuster, who generally is captive with a insurance carrier, and they're just employed with the actual insurance carrier. Then you have an actual independent adjuster. An independent adjuster is exactly what you call it. They're independent and they can work under any carrier, and they generally will work with a firm, and that firm will place them with the carrier. And then the 3rd type of adjuster is going to be a public adjuster. Your public adjuster is exactly what it sounds like. It's an adjuster who primarily or solely works with the public, so works with the actual customer, the insured. I decided to become an independent adjuster because at that time, back in 2016, 2017, Hurricane Irma hit, and there was Hurricane Irma hit, and then Harvey hit, and there was a big demand and a big need for independent adjusters, which they started reaching out to me. As a newly business owner, I have decided to keep my adjuster license because I have a passion in helping people recover, because I understand my job and I understand, how imperative it is to have an adjuster that is knowledgeable in the industry. So in the event that the right catastrophe happens, I will still go out and be feet on the ground, adjusting claims right in front of the customer. That's how I became knowledgeable as in the insurance industry, is by ultimately becoming an adjuster.
What properties have you dealt with as an insurance claim adjuster?
I have dealt with residential and commercial properties, from small losses to very large catastrophes.
What made you change into a property restoration company?
I started the property restoration company because I saw that there was a huge need for the public. there are so many people who miss out on relief that they have paid for, that is written in their policy, because they either are uneducated about their policy or may have a lack of education. So as a catastrophic property adjuster, my feet were the first on the ground to be in front of the policyholder, and being right in front, right after someone experienced a loss, really gave me a passion for helping people, and helping people take a disaster all the way up into restoring the property back 100%. I had an experience as an adjuster where there was a big freeze in early of 2021, big freeze in Houston and the surrounding states and areas of Houston, where there were unforeseen damages that were due to freezing temperatures that the state of Texas never thought would happen. They were not prepared for these type of damages, these type of freezing. So there were many people who lost their lives. Not only did they lose their homes, but lost their lives. I've had several colleagues and friends within the industry, which is just heartbreaking, that had to go into a home and the insured no longer lived there. So Mystic Relief in Construction and Multi-Green Development has a huge mission and a very large passion in bridging the gap. Events that we don't anticipate happening, the unexpected, or the weather's changing, times are changing, and we need to make sure that these residential homes and these commercial buildings and our infrastructure is built and is sustained even after experiencing a huge loss.